Hello, and how is everybody doing? How is everybody feeling? Comment below. I first want to excuse myself. My voice is starting to come back. Today is the first day I'm actually starting to feel more like myself. So I apologize if I'm sounding like a frog, but I'm trying to record this video um, before I forget the thoughts, because most of my videos are freestyle. I might put little notes on my notebook, but I realized, oh, it's Thursday. Let me record this before the week is over. And I also wanted to get this put out before the holiday. Um, anyways, here I am. So I am coming on here to talk about doing things alone. And I felt that this is very appropriate considering I went to the Day Trip Festival on Saturday and Sunday, hence the voice from all the screaming. But yeah, nothing tea can't fix or vegan ramen. I had some vegan ramen last night. It was delicious. And I have some leftovers that I'm about to warm up. So yes, anyways, I purchased my ticket a while back. Um, and I knew that I wanted to go. And I've asked a few of my friends if they wanted to go, and they had their own things going on. So we kind of just did our own thing. And I told myself, well, hey, I'll go by myself. I've gone to different types of events by myself before. I like doing things alone. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. And I find that when you do things alone, and this is in my opinion, this may not, go for everyone. And maybe my fellow introverts can understand this. But I find when you do things alone, you have a little bit more fun and you come across other like-minded people. And that's exactly what happened. I went to the day trip alone. And the main reason why I went was to go see Coco and Breezy. So shout out to them because it was because of their set that allowed me to make new friends. And as an adult, it can kind of be awkward when you're making new friends. It's almost like high school, right? Like people have their cliques, and I've never been a cliquey person. I would consider myself a wanderer, and I do wander. I might wander to this clique, that clique. I like to say hi to everybody. I don't care about your status. I don't care about your popularity. I just don't care about that because I've been in so many different environments, and I've been around so many different types of people and so many different types of elements that I don't care. For me, it's all about the vibe. It's all about the energy. And when I got there, I'm dancing by myself. Man, my outfit was just so cute. I will put in a little insert somewhere. And I just had an amazing time. I met three wonderful men. I called them angels. I'm like, you guys are like angels because they took me under their wing. I told them I was by myself, and they're like, oh, come hang with us. And I was like, okay. I was a little skeptical at first because, you know how some men, not every men, not all men, but some men, they have their ulterior motives. And I wasn't there for that. I wasn't there for that. I just wanted to go and have a good time. And I did. So Saturday, on the 25th, we were there, what, 8 hours? We were there about 8 hours. And then they had an extra ticket for Sunday. And they invited me along. And I told them at the time, I'm like, we'll see how my body is. Because for one, mentally, I like to prepare myself. And initially, I only wanted to go on Saturday because most of the artists that I'm familiar with were on Saturday. But then come to find out, I ended up going on Sunday, and there were other artists there, or DJs, and I did not, I for one, I didn't know like some of the songs I've heard before, and I was like, oh shoot, I didn't know that they did that song. So, and Sunday we were there about 5 hours. So my body's feeling better now, and my throat is not as sore. But I'm telling you, it was so much fun. It was worth it. And it just reminded me of why I like to do things alone. Because you can you can go and leave as you please. You can do whatever you want because you're not on anyone else's time. You're not attracting different types of situations or people because your own individual energy is attracting people to you. And the gentlemen that I was around, they were into fitness. Two of them, in fact, have experience in training, so they were also trainers. And it was really nice to be around people who enjoy the same types of things, such as the music. And I don't know, it made me feel like a princess or a queen. You know, when the men are just floating the queen along, right? That's how I felt. It felt really nice. I'm so used to being that person of catering and doing the most for other people. And I don't know, maybe it's a Virgo thing. Us Virgos, we can go over and beyond taking care of people. We like to plan things, we like to have things organized, but we also, most importantly, we're very nurturing. So for me, I'm gonna try not to get sensitive about this. And I'm a highly sensitive person, so, and it's not just me being a crybaby, okay? Highly sensitive people, just in general, just their background. Our senses are just so enhanced by everything, our senses as a whole. But it felt nice to be around people who I don't even know care. They cared about, hey, you want to go here? They ask questions. Hey, you want to go here? What do you think about this? Are you thirsty? Are you hungry? Like, I haven't had that kind of treatment in a long time. Outside of when I went to Sacramento to be around my loved ones, around my family, and around my friends there. And like I said, I don't mind nurturing. That's just something I do automatically. I don't mind it. But sometimes I give so much of myself, it can be draining. So if you're in an environment when you're not being poured into, you're doing more of the pouring, it can be draining. And it's not anyone else's fault. I don't put anyone's expectations, you know, outside of mine. I don't do it anymore. So when I come across people who do just like the simplest things. Like I didn't even ask for anything. I didn't ask for anything. So the fact that people were just being so loving and so caring, I was like, wow, wow, I need to be around people like this more. For me, which I don't mind pouring, right? But give me something to pour. You know what I mean? So that's how it made me feel. It made me feel like maybe I should do more things alone. And usually I do. I don't mind it at all. And then I came across this young couple. They're like in their early 20s. And this was on day 2. And they were like, "Where's the shuttle at?" And I said, "Oh, just come with me. I'm going there anyway." So we're just walking, in downtown Long Beach, walking to the shuttle. And they're like, "Are you meeting your friends up there?" I'm like, "I'm going alone." They're like, "Wow, you're brave." And I said, "Give yourself some time. Maybe you will do that." You know what I mean? I remember being my early 20s where you're around your peers like nonstop, nonstop. And you're still finding yourself, you're still learning about yourself. So give yourself time. But don't be afraid to do things alone. It doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you're not worthy. It doesn't mean that you're boring or anything like that. It doesn't mean any of those things. It simply means that you enjoy your own company. Wow. You enjoy your own company. Is that such a bad thing? I think not. I think not. I think it's important to enjoy your own company. If you don't enjoy your own company, how in the heck are you going to expect other people to enjoy your presence? That's what I want to know. How can you expect people to enjoy having you around if you can't stand your damn self? I don't understand that. So, just to keep this brief, don't be afraid to do things alone. If you see a concert or a festival or whatever it is, and I don't care. I don't go to a restaurant. Sometimes I'll take myself out to eat. I'll have dinner by myself. When I was training at the gyms and I would have like a gap, I used to go to the movies by myself. I used to have the little, what is it called? The little movie pass. When they had that, you know, they charged me for a whole year, by the way, and I only used it for like 3 months. Anyway, so don't be afraid to do things alone. I find that it is healthy to do, and you learn about yourself. You get to enjoy yourself. You get to go and please. Um, you get to go and leave as you please. I know I just put those two things together. And I think that it's important to do that. I feel like it's a part of our self care, not being afraid to do things alone. So, yeah, I just wanted to share my thoughts on that. I wanted to share my thoughts on the day trip. It was amazing. If you are following my Facebook or my Instagram, you got to see a little bit of the show, right? So I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you haven't gone to the day trip, do it. It's an annual thing. I want to say the next one is in LA later this year. I believe so. I don't know, but go and check it out. But yeah, I'm just going to leave those thoughts here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to make some more tea, and I will be back for the next video. Bye.